So one of the biggest problems that growth partners and agencies are facing is delivery. How can I deliver to many clients without spending so much time and making sure that I have high margins? You also want to get your clients results because the more results you have, the more money you're making with them. So this worksheet is one tool that you can use today in order to fully streamline your offer. I use a worksheet really similar to this one, but it is for systems. What we do for our clients is we check all of our systems, we audit their business, and we look into the bottlenecks and things that we can streamline or automate in order for them to make more money with their business and have more time. So as you're scaling your clients, you need to set priorities, and you need to understand that not everything is a priority, because if everything is a priority, nothing is a priority. So as you're working with your clients, they will tell you, oh, our booking forms are wrong. We don't have a lot of leads. We don't have a lot of sales. What should we do? And then you start working with this client and it occupies so much of your time that you are unable to scale. But if you have a worksheet like this, you are streamlining things, right? Now you have a place where you can go and audit the business really quick and draw conclusions on how exactly you're going to help them. So let me walk you through this worksheet, which by the way, you can get access to in the links in the description, and you can start using it today. The first thing you're seeing here is this audit overview, which is all formulas, and you can check exactly how many focus points you have on each and every one of these focus areas. For your offer, it could be different, but I'm showing you this example. Then you can see how many of those don't have a response because the client hasn't responded yet. You see how many of these aspects are good in this client's business, how many are bad, and how many can be improved. And then based on like how many are bad and can be improved, you're going to mark them in to do. And every time you are solving one of these problems, it is going to go into the done section. So as you can see here, this audit worksheet has different questions, and you're going to ask your client to fill this out before jumping on the business audit call with you. If the client hasn't done it, then you're going to do it with them. But you need to set expectations from the get-go that in order to help your clients and have the best results as soon as possible, they need to also do their part, especially when you're first kicking this off together. And as you can see here, we have all these details that we are collecting from our clients, not because we're going to work on each and every one of those. Actually, we probably won't, but the reason we are collecting all this information is because we want to fully understand all the variables of this business. And in a growth partnership, maybe there are things that are more high leverage than others. And instead of you focusing or creating assets and lead magnets and so much more, maybe in fact you should be focusing on one or two things that need a bit of tweaking to get this result for your clients, because the client doesn't care how many things you're going to do for them. All they care for is the results. So as you can see here, you're going to collect all this information, and every time you're marking something as good or let's say can be improved, you're going to also see it here on the audit overview. Right? Every time something is good, it's marked as done. And if it's bad, it's going to be marked as to do. So you can see here, this audit worksheet has really streamlined your onboarding process and the data collection part, because now you don't need to jump on a call for 2 or 3 hours with your client discussing about each and every part of their business. And sometimes I see businesses jumping on multiple calls or even things taking weeks and weeks before they can finally launch something. And your clients will not like that. So by having this worksheet, you're really streamlining and systemizing a huge part of partnering with your client. Now also here you have the part with the passports where you're going to get all the accesses right away. And then on your end, you're going to have an audit checklist. For example, here you're a growth partner or a sales enablement agency. So what you're going to do is evaluate the different aspects of the business. The way you're creating this audit checklist is by thinking of the ideal scenario. For example, a client has a great offer and then they have all the deliverables in one place. The deliverables make sense. They have a conditional guarantee if it is needed. And then they have payment plans, they have a certain payment structure, and all this makes sense, right? Until they reach this point where they can fully streamline and delegate their sales process to team members that can take care of these calls. So this audit checklist is for the growth consultant or the growth expert to come in here and evaluate those, right? Like, okay, this can be improved, this is good, this is bad, and this is maybe not relevant. So this is what you're going to use the audit checklist for. And the next part for you, which by the way, the audit checklist and the deliverables sheet that I'm showing you right here is not something you're going to do with the client on the call, because that could take way too long. But you're going to do it on your own right after the call. And it is really easy to do because you have everything here in one place, in one vault, where you can just go and check boxes. So the last part then here is the deliverables part, where you have all the assets and all the things that you could build for your clients. And you can just check here, okay, we're going to improve the value proposition. We're going to add a conditional guarantee. And then we noticed that the speed to call is terrible. So we're going to fix that as well. And we're going to improve the show up rate, which we have a certain process that we're doing that. And we're going to fix the discovery call script. The moment you are checking those, then you can go and shoot a Loom video and show it to the client like, hey, here's what we're going to do. These are the assets we have. You can also have all your assets and documented processes with a deliverable roadmap, which I have shared previously. A deliverable roadmap is a doc where everything is mapped out on like how you're delivering this specific outcome to your client. So this way, every single thing that you can deliver to your client is standardized and systemized. So you spend so little time that your business becomes really profitable and the results come in super fast. That makes you insanely valuable for the businesses that are used to working with contractors or agencies that take weeks or even months to deliver just one single thing. So by having these assets here in one place and having this vault, you can also share it with your team, and your team can just go and deliver to your client. So as you guys can see, with this onboarding process, by collecting the data in one place where also your team can go and check what happened exactly here, what you marked as good, bad, and what is a priority, urgent or not urgent, your team can just go and access the same information, and then right away they can go and build for your client because you have checked these boxes right here and you have assets for these things. Now, I do understand that a lot of businesses don't have these assets, and that's where me and my team come in and build these assets for you. Because we've worked with businesses making $500,000 or $1 million per month, we understand fully what the delivery process needs to look like from start to finish. So if you want us to come in and build these assets for you, as well as the automations and the systems, you can check the link in the description, and we can see if we are a fit to help you scale your business. So this is how you can deliver to your clients really fast and get them amazing results. Because there is no point in closing deals where your margins are 10% or you create a bad reputation for yourself. So how about you build the assets and you have the systems and the processes that allow you to deliver to your clients within even a month. You don't need to drag things for way too long. So this is a problem that the worksheet is solving for ourselves and for our clients who are using this worksheet. And we have created this process to make it super fast to deliver to our clients. Honestly, the time to value could be as little as a couple of weeks from onboarding our clients to see all these amazing results. It may look like you're working crazy hours and you're working 24/7 for your clients, but in fact, you can have a really good balance between input and output. So if you like this video, then check the link in the description to access this worksheet, and also schedule a call if you think that we can help you scale your business to $500,000 or $1 million per month. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.